Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another movie review. This one is for Twisters. Now, I remember growing up and watching the first Twister film over and over again. I just adored that film. So, I went into this new movie with some pretty high expectations, and for the most part, Twister hit them. One of my absolute favorite things about this new movie is how it look. They attempt to shoot it on 35mm, and I think that was a genius decision. Digital, of course, can look great too, but I do find that more often than not, Hollywood remakes tend to have this overly glossy, slick look that makes the stories feel less real, and that couldn't be further from the case here. Also, the VFX in this movie are just spot on, and so are the special effects featured in the film for the most part. But I do feel like there's an especially keen eye on VFX right now, so I did want to heavily emphasize how good that department's work is in Twister. This next point, you probably heard this a lot lately, but I do have to repeat it because it's very true. Glen Powell is just on another level. He's a big screen charmer and he can sell the action especially well. He's got maximum chemistry with everybody around him, and also with this particular character, he just seems to effortlessly navigate that range from him being playful to needing to get serious in order to survive. He's just an all round great in this and couldn't be better. But the same goes for Desi Edgar Jones, who deserves a lot of credit for her work here as well. She's the film's anchor here, so that means she's front and center here. And but it can be especially challenging to make a role like that pop when you right alongside so many big personalities, and it rises back into the middle of so many wild action sequences. But she does excellent work here. She very quickly established Kay as the kind of person who can go toe to toe with any other members of the ensemble, and she also really well highlights Kay's professional motivations and her personal ones too. And winds up happening is all that adds up to become an especially engaging and dynamic lead character who's really easy to root for. And Anthony Ramos, I love that guy. He's really great here. I really like his role in particular here. He's really had a very couple of nice scenes. They really, it's just a delight every time that you see this guy on screen. Now, when it comes to the supporting ensemble of Twisters, now, I found that everybody made a pretty big impression and they all established a really enjoyable group dynamic. In fact, it reminds me a lot of the 1996 cast, where even someone we only has mere minutes of screen time, they wind up delivering memorable character. I do want to highlight two people though. The first one on the storm chasing side is Sasha Lane. I feel like this is true of all of her work that I seen her do this far, but it stands out really big here because she's surrounded by so many very talented people. She's just got this really unique, infectious energy to her where you can't take your eyes off her, and it makes her pop, especially big within this group. Then also we got Mara Cheney, who just swoops in with a couple of scenes and absolutely lights up the screen. And she gives Twisted this burst of energy at a point when I didn't quite expect it, and in a way I didn't quite expect it to. And her work in this left me thinking that right there is a prime example of why you hire someone who is so experienced and so talented like her for a supporting character like that. I think she was exceptional. Also, we have here David Cromwell, the new Superman, and let me say his character was quite interesting. He's not a particularly charming guy here, a particularly good guy, but I think he did a really nice job in the role. So I think he's really good here, and it's always great to see Brandon Pereira every time he pops up on screen, and also Katie O'Brien. Now, there will be undeniably be folks out there who say that some of this supporting ensemble does not get enough time to shine. And I can't really argue with that. I do kind of agree, but I agree for the best reasons. I think they all included just enough to serve this particular story, but they all have like left me wanting more of their characters because there is sales with them and they make them so engaging and interesting. I really enjoy spending time with them. And this is what I was hoping for from director Lee Isaac Shin. He brings in the humanity and very much shows that he can excel in the big budget studio realm too. And if you're going to spend this amount of money on a movie like this, great. And all I ever ask for it is that you spend it well and could see that on screen in the finished product. And the team did that here. And I think they really deliver on this new Twister movie that looks great and is downright exhilarating and is absolutely loaded with charm and heart. I think this is a really fun blockbuster summer movie. I think that you're looking to have a great time in the theater. Go and see this, especially on a premium screen with great quality image and the sound. The sound here is it's really awesome. And speaking of that, I really think the soundtrack here is they have a lot of country music here, but the soundtrack here is just it's dope. I really love that soundtrack and it fits so well with the movie, and they use the sounds really well with the scenes in the film here. So that's my review for Twisters. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.